Okay, the R straps come into 3 flavors, each with its different size and own characteristic. Now, each one of these R straps come with its own pouch that it's delivered in. I can almost guarantee you'll never use the pouches again. At least I know I won't, because my R strap is never leaving my camera, quite frankly. Now, you have the RS1 strap to begin with, the RS2, and the RS3 Camo, which is a camouflage version similar to the RS2. And you can automatically tell right away that the RS2 is different because of the cell phone patch. And it's not only good for cell phones, but it's good for carrying some credit cards, some cash, possibly your license as well. You'll see in a few moments how it's nice and secure, and it's always right in front of you, which is a very big plus. I feel nice and secure that way. We'll go through each one of these straps individually and go through the differences of each strap. Now, while each one of these R straps have a little bit of difference from each other, they do share some common traits, such as this clip right here. Now, this clip can be detached, and this right here can be attached to a tripod strap right here. Right now I have this on the original holder, or the frame that's attached to, and this would go right into the bottom. I think it's a 3/8 socket on your bottom of your camera. So we're going to notice one other thing that they have, all 3 have in common, is this strap right here, or it's a stop bumper, as Black Rapid likes to call it. And it really does its job pretty well. We can see with the RS2, it's a little bit wider. It has a little bit more padding on it. Some of the differences of the RS2 are this right here, as I mentioned before. Now, you can take a look and you see that I have a couple of CF cards in here. You can also put your cell phone in there as well. Now, one thing I'd like to see them change in future models is I'd like to have this a little bit bigger so it fits my iPhone. Granted, not every photographer is carrying iPhones, but I would like to have it a little bit larger so I could fit mine. Again, as you'll see a little bit later, this will sit right in front of you across your chest, so you can keep a nice close eye on it. You'll also notice that this has a Velcro lining, and inside the Velcro lining we see a zipper which goes all across that outside, and you can stash some money in there, maybe some more CF cards, some things that might be important to you as well. So that's a cute little secret compartment, especially if you're traveling to unknown territory. Well, once you put this on, again, we'll see that in a few moments, this will go, or this will Velcro attach right back to your main strap portion. And this, you could see, I have the bumper guard, as I pointed out in the RS1 version, but also the clip. Now, I always keep my tripod attachment on the bottom of my camera, so I choose to have the supplied screw drive off of this, and I simply just hook this right onto the bottom of that tripod adapter, and I'm good to go. Okay, so what I'd like to show you right now is by using the RS2 strap. I want to show you how it works and some adjustments. Now, the strap should go over the shoulder like this, and it may be just a little bit too long for me. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to show you how to adjust the strap and make sure it fits suitable to your body height and shooting up to your eye. Now, what our mission here is to make the R-strap a little bit shorter so we can accommodate the movement from our hip position right to our eye without being too far from our eye. Ideally, it should raise up from the hip right to about just a couple inches off the eye, and then we'd be able to bring it a couple inches to our eye and have the perfect firing position. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to disconnect our R-strap from our camera. It's that easy. We're going to put our camera in a nice safe spot. If you remember, I mentioned before at the beginning of our review The R-Strap 2 or the RS2 has a Velcro strap with lots of little neat cool things inside that we can use for hiding stuff, if you will. And you'll take a look at this right here. This is the clasp that you'll simply disconnect, and the adjustment strap is right here. The R-Strap has plenty of room for adjustment. I'm not too concerned how big, tall, or short you are. This strap should just about accommodate everyone. So our idea is to make it a little bit shorter. So what we're going to do is we're going to bring this up, and we're simply going to pull it right back, taking up some slack. Now we'll go down to the back, and we'll zip it tight. We're going to pull this back up so it snaps back in place. We're going to fold back the R-strap, Velcro, right back onto itself. Pick back up our camera. The camera has the tripod mount on it already. We're going to clip it. It's that easy. It's on. It's safe and it's secure. Let's see how that worked. Okay, we're back. Now let's see how our work paid off. That's good. It should be exactly at hip level. And we want to bring it up to our eye. Bring it to here. Bring it back down again. Now what's interesting is what's stopping this strap from going back even further, or the camera from going back even further, is this bumper right here. Now this bumper is adjustable as well. Ideally you want it right at the position where you slide it back like this and it stops the camera. What that does is that allows the cushion of the R-strap to stay right on your shoulder where it needs to be for comfort. So this worked pretty well. Okay, let's see if we did our job fine. Now it's right at my hip. You can't see it in this frame. But if I was to look straight, if I was to pull the camera up just a few inches from my eye, I'm going to be able to bring it right to my eyeball, look through the viewfinder, and snap away. Bring it right down. It stops by the bumper guard. It's done its job. Excellent.